It's such a short brush, and this is amazing to go into, when you want to have illusion of detail, you don't want to put detail in. This is amazing because you can load it up in kind of still thinly way, and you can just glide over in extremely soft matter and just almost like a rub it into it.
We have MOAs in other sizes. It's interesting. I was in love with it because I use it for blending little tiny areas on birds and butterflies and things like that. And yet I wasn't sure what other artists would use it for. But now that you've showed me, we may launch the other sizes, because I was like, am I the only one who's ever going to use a MOA? And now I kind of get where the other applications would be. Originally, we got the idea for a MOA from a cosmetic brush that was used for eyeliner. So it just cracked me up to watch you put eyeliner on her.
Oh yeah, I have another one like that I bought specifically for my eyes. So yeah, I use them different ways. You are right.
I was just gonna say, people constantly say, and brush companies will put on top of a brush rack oil or acrylic or watercolor, and most brushes can actually be used for any medium. But to try to simplify the purchasing experience of a customer, they try to give you the designated, purchase or what the point of the brush is supposed to be. But the reality is, in the hands of an artist, you kind of get to pick. So there are some guidelines, but a sable brush can be used for watercolor or oil, depending on what you want to do with it. And a lot of people think sable is only for watercolor, or sable is only for traditional oil portrait painting. So I love the fact that, Oksana, as you're working, a bristle brush can be used for oil or acrylic heavy body, but it can also actually be used for really thin layers and glazes over top of things. And same with Kalia. Those mops are often thought of as watercolor brushes. I use them in oil all the time. So I think it's important for people to know that don't feel stuck in what you think someone's telling you something has to be used for, is I guess the point I'm trying to make. You can really use them for just about whatever you want.
Oh, absolutely. Such a good point. And plus, the same brush will behave differently with each different medium.
Yes.
It will, because acrylics especially, it's a different feeling. It's not as buttery, so probably you won't be able to grab as much. So the same brush can be almost used with another techniques, with another mediums. So I find these brushes extremely versatile.